One really quick piece of one finding from the research, specifically looking at young people. Previous slide was talking about recruitment overall, but is it a challenge to recruit young people? 95% are saying yes, it is. So just reaffirming something which is, it's maybe an assumption that we may have had, but this is what people in the industry are saying. And so again, we need to understand the perceptions of the young people to be able to address these issues and move forward. Okay. So as I said earlier, I went and ran a number of focus groups with some schools in my local area back in the UK. And I appreciate that's just a sample of one area of one very small part of the world, but it's something to go on, and we can do more of this. And just ask one very simple question. How interested, out of 5, how interested are you working in demolition or construction? Demolition, 1.4 out of 5. Construction, 2 out of 5. That's all they're interested in, okay? And the conversation we had was, are you thinking about this? Is this something that is even on your radar that appeals to you? So they're telling us they aren't interested. And this ties up with our own experiences. This is what we've been saying. This is what people responding to the research are saying, that they're finding it tough to recruit young people. Now, what people who responded to our research said, and I've grouped these because I didn't want as many on there, so I'll try to group the responses. And I'm going to move on, so thank you for inputting there. These are the words that came up from the people who completed our research. Slap bang in the middle, massive publicity. Okay? So the biggest reason that people who completed this survey, so people who, and by the way, when we did this research, we disqualified anyone who doesn't work with talent or recruitment or personnel. So this isn't just the opinion of anyone. These are people who deal with recruitment and talent development. And they're saying that the biggest issue is publicity of what we do and the opportunities that exist. But you dig deeper, yes, there are issues around it being dirty, perceptions that we are dirty as an industry. It's tough, it's dangerous, there's low pay. And a belief that people are maybe looking for softer jobs. Working in offices. I work in an office, it's great. But, there is that perception that's what a lot of people want to do. So, this is from the people who are interviewing candidates, but what do the young people say? And I've grouped this even into smaller groups because the nature of the survey I did with the students was an ongoing discussion. But these are the words that came out. Pay was a massive thing. They don't believe that there is a path to progress, to build a good career where you can earn good money. But then you look at some of the words that are around the edges and they group together: injuries, death, safety. These are perceptions that young people have about this industry and why they're hesitant to work in the industry. And then, quite sadly, some of the emotive words around it's not interesting, it's boring. And this sounds really doom and gloom, but it's really important to be honest with ourselves and to understand what people are thinking to help us come up with the solutions.